Hey there, it's Amber, and I'm doing a little bit of everything in this video because, well, why not? It's a Pacific Northwest summer, which means it's cool, then hot, then cool again, but we're not letting that stop us. I'm doing some of my very favorite things like hiking along the Columbia River, doing some major meal prep to keep eating healthy, getting into that rhythm at the gym with some strength training, and of course keeping up with all things Mail Club, so come join the fun. Well, good morning there. Before my friend Emily gets here to help me out with the Mail Club, I want to show you what I have laid out here because I think this month's Mail Club design is super cute. I know, I did it myself and I'm so proud of myself for it. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm getting better and better and better at figuring out like what needs to go in there for the theme. Like it's kind of hard to think about like what is going to be the theme this month and what do I want people to get out of it, and also be something that is super intentional for people where the prompt cards are intentional. It's all about intentional living, slower living. It's not just slow living, but it's also slower. I say that a lot because a lot of people think that like slow living is just like sitting on the couch all day long or you don't have a job. But the fact of the matter is I have a job and I work a lot and a lot of you do too. So that's why I call it slower living. Isn't this adorable? I love this gingham tissue paper. It will go inside this craft envelope. I just love the look of this. It's so adorable. The theme for June is the summer table. And if you go to my website, you can see more about it and why I selected the summer table as the theme. I can actually show you what June is because by the time this video comes out, these will have already been mailed to everyone. Let's make it a little closer to you and bring you over here. Cute little vine ripened tomatoes there. Of course, you're gonna get the typical letter, which I can't show you what's in there. It's a surprise if you're in the Mail Club. My favorite fresh chipotle salsa recipe. I've made this for years. Also, we have the prompt card, the simple summer table ritual, and also the summer table farmer's market list. I just love the design that I did. If I must say so myself, you can see it's kind of the summer table picnic theme. If you haven't signed up for my Mail Club, make sure you go and do that. It's only $9 a month for US members, $11 for international. And I'm just so happy because we have over 650 subscribers to the Mail Club now, which is phenomenal. I actually had over 750 orders. So part of it was, these are already done, so I can't show you these, but this is May's ketchup prints, the April ketchup prints. Now, this is only a fraction of the April ones. There's over 75 orders for April, but I already sent half of them out earlier. That's just the rest of them that they ordered after I sent that out. Whew, it's a big month. But I'm so happy. Everybody seems to be so thrilled with it. So here's my other stack. So I collate everything. There's more stacks. And then of course my stacks over here. My friend Emily is coming to join me. She's gonna help me probably finish up the rest of this today. So I'm so excited to actually have someone helping me. In the last video, so many of you had said how you loved my hair and the new haircut. So thank you so much. I'm still playing around with it, trying to figure out how to style it. I love this picture when I was in the last video where I had that white shirt on and my hair was kind of doing this action here. I just love the way it moved, but I can't get it to stay. I've tried spraying it, literally. This is me spraying my hair with hairspray to keep it up and it still doesn't really stay up. All right, as you can see, I have my glasses on, no contacts. I think I'm giving up on the contacts. That's a story for another day. I'm gonna finish having my protein shake before Emily gets here and then we're gonna get to work. Well, we're making progress. Look at that big old stack. Now it's time for a little lunch break. I have some chicken that I already had made, a half potato with a little bit of cheese and yogurt, Greek yogurt on it. And we also have some fresh milled flour cookies. These are my adaptation of the Nestle Toll House cookie. I put far more walnuts than I do chocolate chips in it, but it's all made with fresh milled flour. You guys know my little mill over here. I grind up my own wheat berries, which are down here. I have hard white is what I used, and also my soft white wheat. So I grind all those up, I mill all of those berries, and then I use that to make my cookie dough, and they're so lovely. Emily actually tasted them, and she said it definitely tastes like a healthy cookie, and she feels like she can taste the germ and the bran in it, which it is in there. I love the taste of it. I like it far better than like a regular cookie, but I'm just in love with fresh milled flour, so completely sold on it. All right, it's also coffee break time. Let's get to work before Emily gets back from her lunch break. I'm so thankful that she actually came over to help me. 18 grams of coffee here. This device actually smooths everything out, makes it a nice even puck inside there, and then you gotta tamp it down. Okay, coffee is made for the afternoon. My last one. Whoa, that was really hot. Burned my tongue, I think. All right, I'm gonna get back to work and we can hopefully get these all put in their little wrappers today and then envelopes probably later tonight and then stamped tomorrow and out the door to you guys. We're seeing some wildfires. Probably see like right there how there was a wildfire that was north of us and it looks like there's a bunch to the east of us. Have a feeling it's going to be bad this year because it's really dry. It's pretty hazy outside, kind of like cloudy it is in the trees and smoky. It's hazy. Okay, well, we got all of these done. Now I just have to put them in the envelopes. Well, I'm headed to the gym now. I'll finish up putting everything in the envelope when I get back. I'm doing 4 days a week in the gym, so I alternate between upper body, lower body, and well, today's lower body. This should be fun. I'm hoping that I can do the I know I can't say that. I'm hoping to do the abductor, whatever thigh exercise that thing is. So I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a little bit more limber and more flexible. Hopefully I can get that done. If not, we'll just keep working towards it. Every time I work out, I leave feeling better than when I walked in. My joints feel less cranky, my muscles feel like they're waking up again, and little things that felt awkward or hard a few weeks ago are already starting to feel more doable. And look at me finally using the abductor and adductor machine. Yes, I can say it now. Here's the thing though, because I am definitely not trying to rush getting into better shape. I just want to keep showing up and be consistent, keep getting stronger, and keep reminding my body and my mind that we can do hard things. That is my motto these days. I got back from the gym. Now I'm doing my exercises, my mobility exercises, and do some stretches and stuff so I can get my back feeling good. You cannot jump on me. I'm laying on the ground. Oh, what are you doing? No, ouch. Oh my gosh, George, you okay? You hit your head. What are you doing? You just want to come over here near mama? Well, good morning. It is the next day, and look what we got done yesterday. There's a lot. It's getting to be more and more and more, so I'm super excited. So I'm going to take these to the post office today. Oh, by the way, if you guys did not know this, you can order ketchup prints. I think I said this to you guys before. That's why I say I have the April ketchups and the May ketchups. I only have 2 more of the April ketchups and then I'm done. I will sell the April print, which is the coffee cup art print, separately. Once I run out of the entire full set, I'll put the prints up for sale on their own. So you can always get those as well. By the time this video comes out, I'll have the June ketchup prints also available for purchase separately from the subscription. I'm gonna put them all inside this Rubbermaid tub and then take them to the post office. Gonna get my workout in, that's for sure. This whole thing is completely full now. I may have to get another one for next month because I think it's gonna be too full. I had to bring my cart because the box was getting so heavy and cumbersome to pull in. This is probably helping to work out so that I can pick these up a little bit better. I'm not quite there yet. All right, June subscriptions are sent off along with the April catch-ups and the May catch-up, so you guys should be getting those fairly soon. Another month of the mail club, and I'm just so thrilled. I love putting them together. It's been a fun little new adventure for me to do all of this for you guys, and Of course, I hope that you guys are really loving them as much as I love putting them together. Make sure you leave me a comment and let me know how you like yours. Well, I have to do a workout today. I like to go around 3:30 or 4, and then I can come home and eat right afterwards, which always feels so good after you work out. It is hot, guys. It is so hot outside. I can't believe it. It says right now that it's 89 degrees. 89. It was 99 yesterday. That was an insane heat wave that came through. I did my workout. Now it's time to eat. I made a very healthy little meal. Broccoli, salmon with a little bit of Japanese barbecue sauce on it, which is super yummy. It's all baked in the oven. And then this is a cup of beans. So in here I actually have lentils, black beans, and fire roasted tomatoes. So yummy. I love salmon. I've gotten to the point where I honestly love eating at home more than eating out, especially if it's things that I can just grab and go. So today I'm prepping protein ice cream for my Ninja Creamy, because if I can make a little evening treat that also helps me to hit my protein goals, well, I consider that a huge win. And I'm starting another round of broccoli sprouts, which always makes me feel like I'm running a tiny science project on the counter. They're easy, they're fresh, and they make a simple salad feel like I did more than I actually did. Georgie, you ready to go for a hike? You want to go for a hike? Okay, sit down. Oh my gosh. I know you're so excited. We get to go for a ride and we get to go for a hike. Hold on. One more. Okay, go. We are off to go on our hike. It's about 30 minutes away, one of my favorite places. Hopefully it will stay nice and cool because it's very heavily forested, but it's by the water. So it's gonna be a scorcher today, in the 90s here. I know, too dang hot for me, but it's a little bit early, slightly. It's 10:30 in the morning. So hopefully we'll get there in time, do a nice quick hike, get back. I got some food prepping I need to do, just trying to eat super well and have everything ready for me because I am working out more. It's just nice to have food ready to go. Plus tomorrow I'm headed over to a friend's house and I need to make a hummus dip for that and cut up some vegetables and stuff. We're stuck in traffic. This is kind of rare, but Georgie's enjoying it. What a beautiful day it is. Oh my goodness. It's not even hot yet, thankfully. So come on, Georgie, let's go. These nice trails. The river is just on the other side of these trees right here. Come, let's go. This is the Columbia River over here. Listen to the birds. Oh, here he is. They even have some nice picnic tables over here too to hang out if you want a picnic. Isn't this gorgeous? Just beautiful. I'm really excited once we get home. Part of the meal prep that I'm doing is also because in just several days I'm headed off to kind of the Olympia, Washington area. I rented a little Airbnb bungalow over there. It's literally right on the water, so I'm so excited to head over there and get out for a little adventure. I'll be there for 3 nights, 4 days, and we get to experience something new and different and get away. We got the shade now, which is nice. This is one of the places that I really love for shade because it's just nice. So you can come out here on a hot day and still be, for the most part, fairly shady and not have direct sunlight on you. Because I also forgot the sunblock. Here I am in the sun again. That's all right though. It's kind of in and out, so I don't think it'll be bad. This is definitely my happy place. I just love it here. And then we're back into the foresty shade. It's definitely very green. Georgie, are you going to pee on every single rock and plant? Yes. And then this is my ultimate favorite spot over here. We get to come and hang out by the water. Well, at least overlook the water. And sit on this little bench. Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, this is literally in my backyard. Well, not literally, but figuratively. Just 45 minutes away. Feels so special. That is Oregon on the other side there. The Columbia River actually is kind of the border between Oregon and Washington. And it goes all the way up into Canada. And then as it comes down from Canada, it heads over into Astoria, Oregon, still between Washington and Oregon, and dumps out into the Pacific Ocean. A little fun fact history lesson for you today. It's amazing how wide this river is too. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I feel so thankful right now too, because the last several days we've had smoke from the wildfires around here, and it's pretty clear today. This is something you guys probably are not aware of. When I moved here in 2001 to the Pacific Northwest, I came here sight unseen. I only saw this on the internet and I just fell in love with it. And I had been wanting to move to the Pacific Northwest for years and years and years. I just was like, okay, that's where I'm gonna go. And you know, if I don't like it, I'll make a change. That's just kind of how my life is, right? If I don't like something, I'll just change it. I fell in love with it. I remember driving on I-90 from Wyoming through parts of Idaho and then into Washington, eastern Washington, and then it hugs, you know, a massive river and lakes on 90 going into Seattle. And I remember thinking, holy cow, I actually get to live here. Like, I couldn't believe it. I just fell in love with it. I thought, I feel like the luckiest girl in the world to be able to move here and make a home and a life in the Pacific Northwest. It is like no other place I've ever been to. And I've been all over the United States, Canada, Mexico, most of North America, and it's pretty special here. It just has a lot to offer. And if you really like nature and hiking and water and mountains, it's the best place to be, in my opinion. The weather's not as crazy as the East Coast. Like, I love the East Coast, but it has a lot of bugs and it has a lot of flies and no-see-ums, which, you know, I don't get along with very well. And also the cold snow. So, you know, here, of course, in the mountains, we get the snow, but down at lower levels, we don't get a lot of snow in this particular area anyways, or even in Seattle that much. It's pretty mild. I mean, it does rain throughout the winter, but we get about the same amount of rain as a lot of other cities. Like, we actually get an inch less of rain in Seattle than we do in Dallas, Texas. So it's just that it falls at a slower pace and it's gray during the wintertime. So we just don't have that sun all the time through the wintertime. But here in Vancouver, Washington, it's different than Seattle. It's actually a little bit warmer. I think the winters are a little bit more moderate. I feel like this camera is moving around a lot. I'm gonna pull you in here. I feel like we have more sunny days, to be honest with you, and less rain. Like, it's just different. If you're ever looking to move to the Pacific Northwest, maybe Vancouver, Portland area is your jam. I love Seattle. I miss it in a lot of ways, but it's so crowded and it's incredibly expensive compared to Vancouver. And there's a lot to offer here in Vancouver. We've got the Columbia River, the ocean's just a couple hours away. You've got mountains, there's the high desert. There's just a lot to offer. I've even seen people doing windsurfing here in the Columbia River. It is warm. Whew. In. Good girl. Go over there. Go. Come on. Good girl. Let's get some air going in here, Georgie. What do you think? Is it hot, baby? It's hot. All right. Does that air feel good, Georgie? Yeah. Okay. Get you some water. Get you some water. Come on. You didn't drink very much. Come on. I guess she doesn't want any water. She does it sometimes where she'll drink and then she hacks. You good? Let's try it again. Do you want some water? Here you go. No? Whew. That was lovely. Beautiful, beautiful hike. I loved it. I got a nice workout in, got some cardio. I feel so good. I'm trying to wear my microphone more. Sorry if it's the way it looks. I don't know. People either like it or don't like it. My audio is just so much better when I have this mic. And I could like tuck it in. Sometimes I'll attach it to my bra so you can't see it. But then sometimes I'll accidentally hit it or the shirt rubs against it and it causes noise. And so I just don't want to have any bad audio. Time to go back and do some meal prepping. Did you have a good hike? Look at that pink nose. Mama loves you. Yes, I do. She's such a good girl. She's a very good hiker. After an hour-long hike, this kind of meal feels so good. It's nice and simple and quick to throw together, which is right up my alley. I think I'm learning that taking care of myself doesn't always have to look like a big time-consuming recipe. I have chicken sausage, cottage cheese, lentils, black beans, fire-roasted tomatoes, and then of course my very elite dessert of apple with peanut butter. I know I'm expecting those Michelin stars to come in soon. Change of plans. I got home yesterday and I crashed out. I was so tired. Ate some lunch and then just sat there and watched movies for the rest of the evening. I did no meal prep to top it all off. My sleep schedule was really off, so I didn't get up till 9 a.m. this morning. Thought with myself about coming to work out first or doing meal prep and whether I should just switch my workout day to a different day. So here I am at the gym. I won the battle of coming to the gym. And then I'll get home, take a shower, and do some meal prep with you guys. Another day, another gym workout. I'm getting into a little rhythm now with alternating upper body and lower body, which makes the whole thing feel a little bit less overwhelming, especially because I can just look at my plan on the app and go with it, which is quite nice. Not a whole lot of thinking involved. I think I'm almost ready to start adding in some interval cardio training soon though to help out with that heart and lung fitness. And I'm getting there slowly at just the right speed. Did you miss me? I was only gone for an hour. Hi, baby. Hello. Oh my gosh, that was a good workout. I'm so glad I did it. I always feel so good when I go do that. And what I was saying earlier about fighting myself, it wasn't the fight to should I work out or not. It was timing, and maybe I should push it to another day because I have so much going on today. Because I have to meal prep today, and I have to make that hummus for the get together I'm having tonight with a friend. So anyways, I'll get there. I don't know, I just always feel so darn good. Also in other news, look at these. I have 2 more huge bins of wheat berries. So this is hard white and the other one is hard red. I have to actually take those out or store them somewhere. Inside, they're stored in Mylar bags, so just kind of like how I do it. But they shipped in bulk like that. So I think I've got wheat berries for a couple of years. They were having a sale, so I was like, I'm gonna get a bunch right now. And I just have to figure out where to store them. I don't know, maybe I'll put it on the other side of my bed where I store everything that I don't want people to see. And my little sprouts are doing lovely. By the way, in case you were wondering what this thing is, I've showed it before, like when I go hiking and stuff, but it has a place where I can put my phone inside there. One of the things that I really love about it is it has this little pouch where I could put my fob for the gym inside here. And then I put my phone in here, my earbuds go in the back here, and then what's wonderful about having this little pouch for my phone is that I'm constantly on my phone when I'm at the gym because I use an app on there called Fitbod, not sponsored by them. Do like a workout plan for you based on, you know, where you're at right now, and you slowly work up. But anyways, I use that to log my reps and all my sets and start the workout and just, you know, collect the data of how I'm improving. Well, I had a lovely shower, still feeling a little hot from it, but I have my protein shake, put creatine in it and some collagen, and I'm gonna rest for just a moment, drink this, maybe go have a cup of coffee, and then I will start on meal prep. I swear I'm getting to it. All right, I have decided to forego the coffee for right now, and that way I can have a little break after doing some meal prep and fix my coffee then. Serious business now, I'm putting on an apron. I've actually had this for a while and I just always kind of forget about it. But I don't want to get myself all dirty since I'm going to be going to my friend's house in a little bit. I'm going to make the potato dill white bean salad. I'm going to make some chicken thighs, some hummus, and some egg bites. Now that I've washed all the potatoes, I'm going to start cutting them up to put in the Instant Pot. That's not actually an Instant Pot, that's a brand. It's a pressure cooker. That's a Kasori, I believe is the name of it. Whatever I have left over that's not going to go into the bean salad, I'm gonna smash up with some yogurt and chives and make like a mashed potato, and then I'm gonna freeze them. That way I have like some potatoes already ready to go for when I want to eat something quickly. And I'm also heating up the oven right now for the chicken thighs. Next up, I have chicken breasts. I think I said chicken thighs earlier, but some olive oil down. I'm gonna season part of this with this chimichurri sauce that I got from Costco, I believe. I'm gonna use a generous amount. The other side, I'm gonna use my Greek seasoning, which I love. That smells so lovely. Oh. Chicken is done. These look so yummy. Ow, it's hot, 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 hot. All right, I'm gonna let these cool off before I put them into the fridge. Just kind of loosely cover it like that. It's time for a little coffee break. Chicken is done, hummus is done. Potatoes are cooked, but the potato salad with beans, not done yet. I'm just waiting for the potatoes to cool. Work up a sweat there in that kitchen with the oven on. I don't know what's going on with the oven though. I thought I calibrated it before, but a while ago I put it on 350 and I have an oven thermometer inside and it just registered just below 300. The chicken had been cooking for a while, so I don't know what's going on with that thing. So I just upped it to 375 and that did the trick to cook it a little bit like at normal temperature. So I'm gonna have to probably recalibrate that thing. Georgie, where are you at, baby? In the meantime, I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee and have a little break. Come on, Georgie. And pet my Georgie girl. Hello, love. Don't hit the microphone. Okay. I've been watching that show, Homeland, with Claire Danes. Her character is a little irritating in the beginning, but you kind of get used to it. But I like the storyline. This thing has been on like forever, I guess, and I'm just now finding out about it. Back is bothering me just a little bit. It does that when I stand for too long. on these hard floors, I think. I mean, I deal with back issues anyways, but I will say though that working out has made it so much better. I'm excited because I'm feeling better. My mind feels clearer. I have more energy for the most part. I mean, there's times when I'm tired, obviously, from it. Even like yesterday hiking, I think that's why I crashed when I got home, because I hiked for, it was only about an hour and it wasn't like super strenuous or anything, but I think it was like because it was so muggy, it was hot and I was in the sun, in and out of the sun. And then the drive was like 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back, and there was traffic and blah, 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 all the stuff, you know, and I just felt so tired after I ate, and I took an hour and a half nap, hour and a half, couldn't believe it. And then by that time, it was almost 5:30 in the evening, and fed Georgie, and I was like, all right, I'm not meal prepping. It's too late to meal prep, though I should have started those potatoes.
It's after midnight. Where are we supposed to go?
See, I need 400 grams of small white potatoes, so zero that out. Okay, so about 400 grams of potatoes. And I leave the skins on. I like the skins. And to be honest with you, it's kind of a pain to take skins off, so I just leave them. Now I'm gonna cut up all of these green onions, but I'm not gonna use all of them in the actual potato salad because, well, it just doesn't need all of them, but I will use them for other things. And the great thing about chives is that you can freeze them. I just chop them all up, stick them in a little Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer. And then you can take them out and add them to things like super easily. And I just kind of slice them down the middle so I can do a nice rough chop. There we go. I'll throw in a little bit more. I love dill. Oh, it smells so good. Makes my mouth water like I'm about to have a pickle. You know, kind of do it to your own taste. It was so interesting when I was growing up, my grandmother would cook just from feel. You know, she'd been doing it so many years and she didn't really have to follow a recipe for most things. And I would always ask her for the recipe and she's like, I don't know, I just kind of throw things in there, and she does. And I find myself doing that as well. Sometimes I follow a recipe, but a lot of times I just kind of throw in based on taste and what I think feels good and tastes good. Okay, I've gone ahead and put in the red onion, dill, and basil. Now we're doing 3 tablespoons of capers, loose, as much or little as you want. Drizzle of olive oil. The next thing we're going to add is the beans. So I have butter beans and anyways, white beans. Cannellini. Doesn't that look yummy already? It smells so good. Now I have to make the dressing to put over it. Next is the yogurt. 4 teaspoons of horseradish. That was supposed to be 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Whoa, it's a lot. That said zest of 1 lemon, not the juice of 1 lemon. It's 2 tablespoons. I just poured it out, so we'll see, because I think that's gonna be a lot more than 1. See how that looks? I'm gonna taste it first before I put it in there because, well, maybe we'll just use the rest of the lemon. Who knows? Ooh, that's tangy from the horseradish. Whew. We might need some more yogurt. Probably should have done half the horseradish because I don't want it to be too spicy. Gently stir it. Whoops, lost a potato. It'd be good to put some smoked salmon in here too, which I do have. I'm gonna taste it the way it is. Now I know that this will not taste as good as it can be until after you actually put it in the fridge and let it just kind of marinate together. That's actually, ooh, it's a little spicy, but it's pretty good all together. It's tasty. All right, back in the fridge this goes. Good morning. It's my first sip. So good. I got a different coffee this time. Actually, it was the Fellow grinder that I told you I hated. I put in a warranty claim for it because it was just so bad. And they sent me a new one to see if that would work better, which I haven't tried just yet. But they sent me a bag of coffee beans from a company called Mod Cup. Never heard of them before, but it's so good. It looks almost like a lighter roast bean, but it's not. It says it's dark roast, but the color is a little bit lighter. Anyways, it tastes like chocolate and cherries. It's so good. It only says Mod Cup on it, but it doesn't say like what kind of coffee it is. So I've looked on their website trying to find it because it's so good, but if I find it, I'll let you know. It is, ooh, it might be better than Tony's. You tired? You want to come up on Mama's lap? Come on. She's got to sit on my lap. Have our little morning little pet on the head. She just had her breakfast. She's all nice and full and walked, and she's ready to take her morning nap. So she gets on my lap to do it. I had a really good time with my friends last night. I forgot to show you my cucumber, celery, and hummus plate, but they said that they liked the hummus. They said it was really good. It was super creamy. I feel like I could have made it a little bit more flavorful somehow. Like, I thought it was good, but I feel like it needed maybe a little bit more garlic. I love a lot of garlic. I put 2.5 cloves in there of garlic, so maybe next time I'll do some more. But anyways, I thought it was still tasty. And maybe a little bit touch more salt. Maybe that's what it was too. I was trying to be careful because, you know, I can get carried away with salt. I didn't also make my little breakfast egg bites yesterday, so I'm going to make those today. I ran out of time. I was like literally at 4:30, Emily knocks on my door and she's like, "Are you ready to go?" And I'm like, "Oh goodness." I'm like still running around frantic, trying to get everything ready. It was a busy day yesterday, but I had a lot of fun. We actually set up on our neighbor's patio. She made these pretzel bites, and then Emily made, it was so good. It was an orange olive oil cake. Ooh, it was so yummy. And there wasn't a lot of sugar in it. So it had, I mean, it was just perfect for me because I don't like super sugary things. But it was perfect. And pretzel bites that Sue made were really good too. All right. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my coffee and read for a little bit. Do you want a bone? Do you want your bone? Hold on, baby. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Look at her. Look at her. She loves her bone. Come here, Georgie. Come here. You love your bone. Come here. Oh, but she gets so excited. Look at the tail wag. She gets excited. She gets so excited. She always cracks me up with that bone because she gets so excited for it. And oh, it's really hot. Hold on a second. She would eat the whole thing like in one setting if she could, but I give it to her for maybe 5 minutes and then I take it away because it's kind of a bigger bone. It's perfect for her, but she just will continue to chew and chew and chew and chew until her poor little jaw is probably going to hurt. It helps her like clean her teeth and gives her something fun and exciting. I'm making some pinto beans, cottage cheese. I'm also having these little meatballs. They're chicken with basil and provolone, I think, or mozzarella, one or the other. Can't forget my pickled okra because this is so yummy. This one is the mild flavor. I know a bunch of you in my last video said that you like it too, but a little bit more spicy. I used to be able to do spice a little bit better than I do now. When I hit 40, something changed with my taste buds. I don't know, but everything just felt super, super spicy to me. There you go. I'm sitting here writing this blog post for the Mail Club, and it's about how I'm giving back to animal rescue organizations. So a portion of the proceeds every month goes to animal rescue. And so, hi baby. This one was dedicated to Lily. If you guys are new to my channel, Lily was my dog that passed away in 2022. I adopted her when she was 4 years old, and then this little girl came along several months after. Hi, baby. I know. She knows I was crying. I get emotional. Sorry, I'm gonna cry thinking about it. It's amazing that even after, can you believe, almost 4 years, it was 2022 that she passed away, that I still get so emotional. But, you know, it was just because I was having to go through and like look at old photos and
put together a story about, ooh, give me just 1 second. Ugh. I'm trying to get myself together here so I don't just blubber all the way through me talking about this. But I still get emotional because, I miss her and I love her so much. She was my soul dog. Like, I didn't have children, but that girl was my child. We were just so connected and bonded. You'll have to read the story. I'll put a link in the description of this video that links to the post that I did about her. It was just a very interesting relationship with her. The whole story is about like how I met her and how she came into my life and why I chose the Seattle Humane Society as the organization to donate to this month, because what they do, all the volunteers, all the workers, everybody that works so tirelessly to make these kind of dreams possible for me, to give these dogs a second chance at life. And so without them, I wouldn't have had her in my life. She actually was brought up from California during the Great Recession. There were so many dogs that were abandoned and stuff during that time. And so there was a huge coordinated effort here on the West Coast to bring a lot of those animals up to Oregon and Washington. And she happened to be one of those. Yep, it was pretty special. There was a lot of stuff that had to happen and a lot of people in between to help get her to Seattle and then into my home. So I will forever be grateful for them. And if you didn't see my post from last month, I actually gave to the organization that helped to rescue Georgie.
I hope you'll join me next week as I pack mine and Georgie's bag for a trip to an Airbnb bungalow cabin off of Puget Sound. The sunrises and the sunsets are gorgeous over the water, and I get to explore the area a little bit and take in the sights. I feel like this is going to be a good one.